So, next assignment is that you choose would be the shading with lettering. So basically, that's what it is. You're shading with lettering. You should transfer an image, get an image that you hopefully have taken yourself. If not, you've gotten from the interwebs, and then you're going to lightly sketch it onto a blank sheet of paper using a window or light source. And then you are going to proceed to pick your weapon of mass creation, gel pens, my favorite, the paper mates. We have microns, or just a regular old ink pen. And then you are going to use lettering to shadow your drawing and use the size and the length and adaptation to create shadows, midtones, and highlights, all by using lettering. Here we go. All right, here we go. It's a wonderful world that we live in. So you can see there's my photo. I went through a light box, transferred it off, or a window, either or. I'm going over right here some of the markers. So I'm writing like hello. So you can see it in different variations. So I'm going one at a time, and you're gonna notice there's a little bit differences in the line, or even in the color of the line, because I've got the gel pens now. So these are your weapons that you're gonna choose basically, and you're gonna make a composition, and you're gonna shade that composition using lettering and lettering only. So you want to think about how your lettering is. The smaller it is, the more you got to repeat it to fill up the space and make it darker, along with pushing the lettering closer together. You can stretch out the lettering to get more of a mid-tone or a lighter tone. And this is how we start. So, first marker that I have, which it is a marker or a pen, however you want to call it, is a paper mate. I love paper mates. Why? Because you can buy them pretty much anywhere. It's like you don't need to go to a special store to get them. You can just go down to Walmart. They're right there. They're like $1.97. Relatively inexpensive. Plethora to get. You can buy them online, even cheaper. They got great line consistency, and you don't get no smeary smear if your hand happens to go across it, because it soaks in the paper pretty fast and sets in. So you can see here I'm doing my lettering, and I'm doing different varieties of lettering depending on the space and to get a darker or light tone. And as I put it off in the distance, you can see how it's all starting to shade together. The objective is to shade with lettering, so from a distance the person can see the object really easy, and as I get closer there's hidden detail they weren't aware. Wow, awe. Everyone say wow. Wow, really fast. Okay, good. This one is an artist pen. It is wonderful to use. I love these ones. Its brother is called the Rapidograph, which I don't like because they clog up easy. But these markers are a fine tip marker pen, and they are great, but they are expensive. You're looking probably about $7 a pen. So though they're great, they last about as long as probably the Paper Mate does. They have a finer line, and it's a lot easier to control. But again, higher price, but a great pen to use regardless. You can get a finer lettering style with it as well. As you can see here, I decided to do the hair with it, and you can see how well it's going to cover up that area. Notice how I'm doing the hair as well. I'm adding some structure to it by curving it a little bit to help give it some form or some hidden form as we go. And now the regular ballpoint pen. Secret weapon. You can get like 12 of them for like $1. Ballpoint pens, however, not sought after as a wonderful and overly abundant artistic tool can be used artistically regardless. Now, I will warn you on here because it's ballpoint pen. You're going to get gunk on the ballpoint the more that you use it, and you need to make sure that you have a paper towel, tissue, or something to every so often clean the tip of the pen. Otherwise, you're going to get a nice glob, and you're not going to like it, and it's going to kind of ruin your day. So let's not ruin your day, and let's keep it clean. You can see here that I did a nice tight lettering here. You can get nice tight lettering and get a nice dark area, and you can get a nice mid-tone area. You're going to notice as we go in and out that it is lighter than the other two pens. So you can get, depending on how you use it, you can get a darker dark, and you can get an easier mid-tone. Now, we're back with the ballpoint pens. We're using the gel pens. Same thing. You're going to want something to clean off the gel pens, but you're also going to, they're known to clog. So you're going to want paper, like I got here. I got a postcard. You're going to want that so that you can rub the tip of the pen to get the ink flowing, to get the ball moving, so that you can do the lettering. Now I have some multicolored ballpoint pens. You can pick up your own if you like. There's different, all kinds of variations. And notice how I'm doing the lettering. I'm making it swoop across the nose, down the nose. I'm putting the lettering in a form where it's given form and function to what I am shading. And you can see here at the top of the forehead, the lettering gets longer, and then it closes back in to where I want the shadow in, and I'm filling the rest of it in. Notice that I'm using color. I have a shadow, I have a mid-tone, and I got the pinky pink there for like a highlight. So you want to plan on colors that will work well together to give you the shadow, give you the mid-tone, give you the highlight, to add more oomph to your coloring on that, because that's basically what you're doing. The other three was achromatic. You're adding color, so I'm expecting more of a shadow, mid-tone, and highlight using variants of hue, which is different colors to get what you desire on the image. I think I'm using a regular pen to film the hair because her hair is black anyway, so you can see how I filled this in nicely. You can see the difference between one side and the other, one being color, the other one being black and white. This will be your job. Enjoy.